welcome to American Beer TV. We are drinking an IPA today.
Oh, fancy that. We never drink those. Of course we are. But this one's a really, really good one. Well, not that we ever drink anything.
One of the highest rated IPAs out there. But we've done a couple of those.
Yeah.
100% on Ratebeer.
A on Beer Advocate.
This is Sculpin. From Ballast Brewing Company out of northern San Diego. I think they just consider themselves San Diego.
Yeah. Should say on here Coronado or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're further down.
No, San Diego, California.
Yeah, they're further south than Stone. So Stone's Escondido, they're North San Diego County. These guys, I think, are still in
Crack it open.
San Diego. Let's drink some beer, man. Cool.
Now, this one is 7% with 70 IBUs. Didn't really say what types of hops they used on that one that I saw. I gave myself a little more than I gave you. But
yeah, I think they're using
that. That's nice. That's light.
Yeah, really beautiful color. I believe they're using like a Simcoe or a Citra type hop from.
They talk about
word on the street, because when this beer came out, I tried this at a Stone anniversary festival. It was like a couple years back. Yeah, and I think they had just started to bring this one around as like really trying to push it out there. It freaking knocked my socks off. I was like, wow.
The socks literally came off. They shot off.
Because I wasn't wearing sandals. I was wearing shoes. Anyway, that was stupid. So tasting this up against all the other IPAs, up against there was 130 beers there. This one just blew me away. And after tasting that and getting a feel for these really citrusy notes and citrusy hop notes on IPA, it seemed that everyone kind of jumped on the bandwagon and really started going after those really citrusy, fruity styles of IPAs.
Well, I know one of my favorite IPAs from a drinkability standpoint is their Big Eye IPA. Whoa, foul. I really like that one, so I know they do some really good stuff.
Yeah, Ballast Point as a brewing company makes really solid beers, and all of their beers are really tasty. So
that is one of the prettiest IPAs I've ever seen. Yeah, nice golden color. Had a good inch or fingerful of foam on there. That's dying away as we babble on. But let's get in the nose on this.
Yeah,
lots of hops.
Yeah, hoppy, but like grape, fruity, citrus.
Yes, definitely.
Orange, lemon peel, that whole thing.
Yeah, and they mentioned on the label apricot and mango, and you can actually kind of pick up a little of that in there. I'm surprised.
Yeah, you get that sweetness from the malt too. Yeah. So I would assume some late additions of hops to give you that floral effect. Yeah.
Maybe dry hop.
Yes.
Probably. So
let's taste it. That's what all the fuss about.
Cheers. Yeah. That's very nice. It is.
Talking about drinkable.
Yeah.
Very drinkable.
It's got a lot of hops to it. It does, but they're the fruity. There's some of that mango that comes out in there. Some of that it really does, huh?
Yeah, I get a little bit of orange zest, more than I do like grapefruit.
Lots and lots of citrus on here. It's very nice. It's very drinkable. It's still
the malt comes through really clean and really light. Clean. Just enough sweetness. And then at the very end, you get that nice bitterness.
Yeah.
So it's definitely one of those really well-rounded, well-put-together IPAs.
Very much.
So it's got all the bells and whistles. It's got the floral hoppiness. It's got the the aromatics up front, and then it hits you with the bitterness.
And it does have right on the sides of the palate over here. Oh yeah. It does have that kind of puckering bitterness. But still, it's one of the only beers I've seen that has that flavor profile that's here on the side of the palate without having that dank, piney resinous characteristics as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of brewers started to go after this style of beer because of that. They wanted that effect. And before this style of beer was around, it was more of that dank, pungent, resinous type hop. Which, don't get me wrong, is great.
Yeah.
But it's just a really different flavor profile.
It is dramatically different. And so, this is intermediate between some of those things. Some of those really heavy-duty IPAs that lay it on with the with the dank, piney hops, but it's not as light as like their Big Eye.
Right.
Their Big Eye is
even the color is totally different. Yeah, the Big Eye is really light.
Really light, but it's still
that real straw color. This has that almost like a gold color to it.
I mean, this is really pretty, excellently crafted.
So it's
beer.
probably just enough of the caramel malts just to kind of balance.
Tiny little bit.
Good job by Ballast Point. You can see why it gets a.
You should call it Balance Point.
You get
well balanced beer. See, that was horrible.
That's that's why they're getting a 100% rating on Ratebeer.
Solidly. So if you want to know what an excellently crafted, excellently balanced IPA should be, Sculpin is a great example of that. So I'm not certain about their level of distribution and where all you can find it.
It's hard to find because I always ask for it to serve at the restaurant, and they're always like, no. So, because we're stuck in La Mirada, nobody gives us any good beer in La Mirada.
We have to go out and get it, but we do for you.
So. Woo! Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Get out there and drink craft beer.